Oh, you YouTubers out there looking for videos to watch, if you're watching me, you're watching free X-rated speech. And I'm going to do a little travelogue. I just got back from a vacation, 8 days, and I'll point out what we did. We went, let's say, from Needles, California, to New Orleans, to Tunica, and then across the river to Memphis, Tennessee, and then back to California on I-40. Okay? Now, mostly my friends and family are the ones who watch this, so hopefully if they're thinking of taking the same trip or whatever, I'm going to try and save them money. If you're watching, anybody else watches, hopefully I can shed light on a few things and save you money also. So I'm going to start off by saying Nevada no longer holds the monopoly on casinos. They're everywhere. On this trip, you go through a lot of Indian reservations, and it's not a reservation in New Orleans. It's just Mississippi river gambling, I guess. And so the bottom line is, if you make a trip like this, you want to research ahead of time, which I wish we would have done. And then we would have been able to stay at casinos, because that's where you're going to save money. At the places where if you don't have an RV, you're going to be staying at hotels and motels, like Hampton Inn, like Holiday Inn Express, like Ramada, like Comfort Inn, places like that. Those places are $70 and up for 2 people. All right, but casinos, the most you're going to spend is like $35 or something for 2 people. I mean, it's great prices. They need people in their casinos, so the bottom line is you're going to get a great hotel rate. And they're everywhere. Trust me, they are freaking everywhere, especially along the 40, going through Oklahoma and New Mexico and Arizona. I mean, it's all Indian reservations. So, and every Indian tribe in the country has a casino. So that's the way to go as far as saving you money on lodging and things. Look for casino hotels. That's where you're going to actually save an awful lot of money. Hundreds of dollars. Trust me. All right, so we started out, on the 10 from Phoenix. We caught went down to Phoenix, caught the 10, and then went across. Beautiful drive. If you love the desert, you're just going to love that. And then when we got to New Mexico, we made a side trip, because I'm a UFO buff and aliens and all that happy stuff. And so we wanted to go to Roswell, so we have to go north, and it was about a couple hundred miles out of the way, but the bottom line is we went. And there's even in the mountains of New Mexico, there's a reservation up there, kind of the Inn of the Gods. Excellent place, and they had a great buffet too. But anyway, we went to Roswell, New Mexico, and if you love UFOs and stuff, you got to go to the UFO museum. And they're going to get a new building, so it's going to, it's even going to be bigger and better. But that's what you want to see. That's what you go to Roswell for, is the UFO museum. All the other stuff, trust me, they all got great signs that'll get you in there. But they're gift shops, and they want to sell you crap. All right. If you want to spend money on crap, then go see all the other places in Roswell. The only place you need to go if you're into UFOs to Roswell, New Mexico, is the museum. That's it. Everything else is crap. All right, and then we went back down to the 10, and then on to San Antonio. And we saw great country there. Texas, you really make me proud. My family's from there. We were a Texas people. This is our family history. And Texas, you just make me proud. 80 miles an hour is the speed limit in West Texas on most of the interstate. And it's a beautiful thing. And I'm going to get back to that in a little bit, but you made me proud all the way around. San Antonio, we went there. We went down to the river run in downtown. That's how they revitalized their downtown area, by diverting water into the river. And they have all these restaurants. A lot of money at these restaurants if that's where you eat. But you're on the river. Now this is my problem. The river is filthy. It's brown. It looks like a sewer. There's trash everywhere. Tourists kick it in. I'm sure the restaurants are doing their part. Here's my advice for the city of San Antonio. Pay a kid $100. Y'all chip in, pay the kid in a rowboat $100 a day for 8 hours, just cruising around, scooping up trash. All right, at night, you really don't see it, even though I'm sure you'll see the big, bags of stuff and whatever. But not really. At night it would be better. We were there during the daytime. There's just trash everywhere. Have a kid clean it up. Give them $100 a day in a rowboat. You're offering a job, and you keep it clean. For San Antonio, that is filthy. And that's the first thing I noticed. What, we're going to take a tour on a tour boat in the sewer, in an open sewer? What the hell's going on? Thank Christ there was no smell of a sewer. But that's what it looks like. So hire a kid, clean it up 8 hours a day. That's my advice to the city of San Antonio. Other than that, San Antonio is a great town. Then we went on to Houston. Houston, awesome town. Holy smokes, I loved Houston. It's cut out of forest. Everything's forest. We were in the Kingwood area of Houston. And it was just a beautiful thing. Ate a lot of crawfish. Houston's pretty cool. It's a huge city. So if you're into big city, I'm not into big cities, so that part of it I don't really care for. But the bottom line is, it was actually cool what we saw. The wife used to live there, so we went and checked out where she used to live, own a home and all that in the Kingwood area. And that was fairly cool. We spent the most money at a Holiday Inn Express there, $114 for one night. Now, look for casinos. There's casinos around Houston, too, I'm sure. But anyway, and then on from there, we went to New Orleans. And the French Quarter, everything's the same in the French Quarter. It all looks the same except for the names of the street. Bourbon Street. If you want to see a lot of drunks and a lot of nonsense, just despicable drunk, that's where you want to be, is Bourbon Street. I have no use for it. It's just disgusting to me. And the bottom line is, with you walk up these stairs to see the Mississippi. It's way up here. You got the Natchez steam, the whatchamadigger, and all that happy stuff. But then you have to go back down into the city. The city's under freaking water, and it's in Hurricane Alley. The city will eventually be destroyed. Katrina, it's going to be nothing, because they're going to have a main hurricane that's just going to hit them head on. Not like it destroyed mostly. Katrina destroyed a lot of Mississippi. Here, it's going to hit New Orleans and hopefully leave Mississippi out. Southern Mississippi is beautiful. If you take the 55 from New Orleans, absolutely beautiful. But anyway, New Orleans, I don't know why you bother putting money in. It's cheap to stay there. Down at the French Quarter, we stayed at a hotel. I think it was $50, something like that, because they need tourism. But if you want to hang out with a bunch of disgusting drunks, at night, I wouldn't want to be there. During the day, as a tourist, yeah, it's okay, I guess. But to me, the French Quarter all looks the same. The only difference is the names of the streets. But anyway, New Orleans, the best casino we were at was at Harrah's. Harrah's was an absolutely gorgeous casino. It's right there on the river, about a block away from the French Quarter. Harrah's was very nice. So downtown, it's all pretty cool, I guess. But the bottom line is, it's underwater. I really don't see the point of putting money into something that will eventually be destroyed. You're going to get a Category 5 that's going to hit New Orleans head on. It's pointless to put money into something like that. I just don't understand it. Let's see, am I looking good here on time? No, I think we're going to make a two-parter out of this. So anyway, that's my trip so far up to New Orleans, and I'll come back and make a part 2 and tell you more. I'll start off with one thing about Louisiana that is not cool at all, and nobody's going to like. But anyway, there's part 1 of the travel log, and I'll come back and make the second half. See you in a few.